For those of you with employees, work comp insurance is kind of a scary subject sometimes. Employers aren't quite sure, what they're paying for, how they're paying, what they need to be on top of, and then they get that audit at the end of the term, and they're like, "Oh, how do I fill this out? What am I supposed to do?" So, just a couple of really important things. One thing is work comp is based a lot on payroll. So the rate, the biggest portion of your premium is going to be based on that payroll. And so what we want to make sure is that we have your payroll correct for the year, for the term of that plan. And one good thing to do is kind of have a conversation about 6 months into the plan and say, hey, are we on target? Are we getting ready to hit that goal at the end of the year? So let's say we said we were going to have $100,000 in payroll. So 6 months, we should be at about 50,000. So if we have a quick conversation and we're like, yep, we're right on track, we're good. But if we're not, let's say you're at $70,000 already and you've got 6 months to go. Well, we need to increase that payroll at that time for you. So your premiums change and are altered for the rest of the term. And at the end of the term, when you do that audit and you're putting in your payroll, you're not having to pay extra at the end of the term. Or let's say you're at 30,000 and so your payroll may only be 60,000 at the end of the year. Well, then we need to take a look and we need to adjust that and reduce the premium that you're paying. And that way at the end of the year, you're not doing your audit and then, oh, you're going to get this chunk back. You might like doing that, just like some people like getting their tax returns and having a little bit of money, but you're in business to try to do the best with your income. And so therefore you don't want to be, waiting on something to come back to you that's not paying you interest, right? So let's have a conversation and make sure that you're staying on track with your payroll to make sure that work comp is taken care of properly. You've got the right rate, you've got the right premium. And at the end of the term, when you need to do that audit, we can sit down, get that done, and then there's no surprises happening.